Okay, we're live on YouTube. So I'm going to just explain real quick how TNT works. This is a free project for us to practice a foreign language. It's a safe space for us to have conversations in Italian, French, German, Spanish, and English. So if you feel someone is being disrespectful, you can come to the main room and tell me. Everybody should have the same amount of opportunity to speak. So if you are a leader, make sure you manage everyone so that the conversation is fair, okay, and everybody can express themselves equally. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to split some of you into breakout rooms. Some of you are going to stay here with me in the main room, and then you can pick a leader and start your conversation, okay? Just a second, guys. Okay, so now I have just opened the rooms. You're going to get an invitation on your screen. You can go to the room. If you haven't got an invitation, it means you are staying here with me in the main room, okay? So I'm just gonna wait for everybody to join the breakout room. Okay. Okay. Larissa and Michelle, I think you guys might have gotten an invitation, no? Michelle? Larissa? Oh, they did. Okay. Okay, guys. Okay. So, let me see something here. Okay. So Larissa is gone. Okay. Now everything's okay, guys. Sorry about the time it takes to do this. So the first question that I have for you guys. So let's do it like this. You can introduce yourself and then answer the first question. Okay. So for instance, I'm going to start. My name is Julia. I'm a private English teacher. And the first question is, have you ever been influenced to buy something simply because the way it looks? I'm going to say yes, and I'm not going to elaborate much to let you guys speak, okay? So, Ana Laura, you.
Hey guys, good morning. So my name is Ana Laura. I am 24 years old. I live in São José dos Campos and in São Paulo, and I am a biochemical engineer. So have you ever been influenced to buy something simply because of the way it looks? Oh, absolutely. So many times. I don't know, maybe some, how can I say, cosmetics, you know? I believe that specific for women, there are so many types and they're so beautiful pots, and I don't know how to say embalagem, but definitely I bought a lot of things that I didn't need just because it's pretty. It was pretty.
Yes, yes. Maybe for embalagem, you can say like packaging or bottles. Okay, packaging. So Mateus, what about you?
Okay, my name is Mateus. I am from Brasilia, and I'm 26 years old. And I already bought something just because it looked like beautiful. For example, when I was a child, I used to buy some toys or like food, like cookies and stuff like that, just because I watched it in the television, and I thought to myself, oh, this is so cool. Hey man, could you please buy for me? And then I bought just because it looked like amazing to me.
Yes, yes. When it comes to children, I think that the way that packaging is designed for products is like it has to be really thoughtful, like to attract. It's very colorful and get a bunch of characters sometimes on the packaging. Rosalia, what about you?
Okay, my name is Rosalia. I am 53 years old. I live in Joinville, Santa Catarina. I'm married. Just this. Of course, I have bought products just for the backend because the products always is sell because the backend when I go to the market and I go to this store when I watching the in the television or on the other thing I see the picture this product and I think it's look like for me I bought just for packing.
Okay, Tatiana Bertelega. Hello, how are you?
Hello, hello. Hello, everyone. My name is Tatiana. I work in a IT area. I'm living in Portugal, but I'm from Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. And about the question, I totally agree. And I totally agree. No, I totally convinced me to buy something because your appearance, mainly after e-commerce, because when you buy something in a net on a internet, you can't touch or to know about the material of this product for clothes, for example. So in my case, sometimes I bought a clothes, but when I receive the product, the material is not the same or not look like with the site explain. So I think that it's caused because e-commerce. It's my opinion.
Yeah, it's very interesting point. Like they need to catch our eye because of the way something looks entirely, right? They don't have any other tools to make us buy something.
Yeah, size, it's a problem too for clothes because of this.
I make mistakes all the time. I just bought this. I'm gonna sound a little bit silly, but I just bought this shirt for my dog, and it was huge. He looked like he was wearing like this oversized t-shirt.
Yeah.
It kind of looked cool. So Diego, you.
Hello, guys. I'm very proud to stay here with you. My name is Diego. I'm 34 years old. I live here in countryside of São Paulo State, in Valio City. I totally agree with this this question. In my case, the layout and the design of the one device or one product, it's very important in the process to make a decision if you will buy or not this product. We can see how can this profession, this job, UX and UI, user interface and user experience, is grow up very, very fast, actually, because these guys have this function, make the things more beautiful and more functional. I think that the union with these two things is very important. For example, when you will buy one cell phone, I like, for example, the gadgets from Apple because this design is very useful, very simple, but very beautiful too. That's it.
Very interesting that you brought the UX UI, because we're going to talk about this in a
Very good.
second. Okay. Ana Julia, are you there? Hello.
Yes. So, my name is Ana Julia. I'm 18 years old, and I'm from São Mateus, Espírito Santo. About this question, totally. Mainly when I, as a child, cause toys and food, totally. And now, how do you say garrafa? Garrafas.
Bottle.
So now, mainly bottles. When I can, I buy, principally, mainly cause this design. So yes, totally yes for me.
Nice. I need to say that I have this guilty pleasure. I buy soap a lot. I really like buying soap. And there's this brand called, I don't know if you guys know it, Granado. And they have this beautiful boxes with like very detailed designs in it. And it's just so beautiful.
Yes,
and
I know.
always buy it. You know it? Yeah, I buy just because the way it looks, because I love the packaging. I love the box.
I miss a lot Granada, and I pray to give to Portugal Granado.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Because it's a Brazil brand, and it's super cool because on the soap, it's
Yeah.
written like Brazil, and it's super pretty. I like the soap itself too.
Yes. And the vintage too. Vintage.
Yeah, it
too.
looks very
It's
vintage.
beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so the second one, guys, it's about the internet and the way we interact with interfaces. So we are constantly interacting with digital interfaces carefully designed to engage us. What is the part you think that graphic designers and developers play in our lives today? So because Tatiana is in the tech industry, I'm gonna let you speak first.
I think that the digital interface and to make better the user experience. So to make easier to make easy to use some pages on to browser on the some internet pages, and to make easy to buy products through the internet too. In my opinion, the interface and the design help consumers to buy services and products. In my area, I think that it is.
Okay. Ana Laura, what do you think?
So I think that I agree with Tatiana and what Diego said, right? Nowadays, mainly because of the COVID pandemic, we are buying much more by the online network. and network, no, interface, you know. And then, so as Tatiana just said, the digital interfaces is evolving to be much more easier to look up for the products and to buy it. And the design is very much more, I don't know how to say, maybe appealing, because as you just said, Julia, in this environment is just the visual, right? And I believe that maybe right now the ads, you know, ads on Google, Instagram, and YouTube, they are also important nowadays.
Okay, so Anna is saying that she didn't quite understand the question. This is a hard question, okay, Ana Julia, and so let me try to rephrase it. So basically, do you know what the Ana Julia? Do you know what the interface is?
I think no.
No. Okay.
No.
Does anybody want to explain it to her? Try to explain it. Besides me.
Yeah. If you take your cell phone right now, you can open one app, for example, yeah?
Yes.
The user that you face, the interface is your action and the response that this gadget or this app bring to you, yeah? For example, when you open your Gmail platform on your iPhone or your Android, for example, when you need to write one email to other people, you click on the bottom with a little crayon. I forgot the word. Lapis.
Pencil, a little pencil.
Pencil, for example. This uses, for example, when you click, it's a kind of an interface and between you and your device. I don't know if I'm clear.
Oh, you know, you say about touch screen?
No, the touch screen is a kind of interface, yeah? But in design interface, it's not something about the touch screen. It's the way that you use one app, aplicativo, yeah? For example, in Instagram, when you need to publish one photo, for example, you have one interface to publish this photo. But when you open your TikTok, you have another interface. Is look like similar, but it's a little bit different when you open the TikTok to publish one photo, for example. This interface is the way that you use this app or device or gadget.
I understand.
It's a little, yeah, it's a little difficult.
It's a little confusing, but it's
yes.
It's a kind of a philosophical, yeah. It's not a practical.
Yeah, and it's crazy because kind of like you can think of interfaces not only in the digital world, but the way we interact with other things too, because like whatever connects you with the function of a certain thing, like it's an interface, right? You have an intention, the thing works a certain way and can provide you with what you want, and it's the interface is what like mediates that. It's what is in the middle, you know. So like Diego said, you want to publish a photo, so in Instagram you go and you open the app. That is already an interface because you have to click on Instagram's logo to open the app. So you're using an interface to do that. And then you are in the Instagram like homepage. Then you have the little plus sign. That is a design choice also, like a designer put it there for you. And then you click on it. So you're constantly interacting with that interface. Could you understand, Anna? More or less? You think so?
Just so.
Okay.
Until about design it and connection. Connection across design it, association, interface. I don't know. I understand, but yeah.
Okay. So, but what do you use Instagram, Anna?
Yes.
Do you feel that the way it is designed, like the way the app looks, influences the decisions you make when you use it?
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yes.
So it's a camera and you post pictures. Yes, it's associated.
Julia, can I give you one example more for this? For example,
Yes.
Please.
one, Anna, for example, we have on marketing one test that we can A/B test, A/B test. And we use it a lot to understand the experience between the final user and the interface. For example, we have one of these tests in an e-commerce store. We have one button, buy it, yeah, on green with green color. This button is a big button with green color.
Button, like a button you have to press.
Button to press, not bottom, button to press. And we have another page with the same product, but the button it's red, in red color. The interface is the same, but the relationship between the final user and this interface, it's different because the color is different and the relationship between the user and the color in your mind is different. And we start one test for 1 month, for example, with the same public, the same channels, and the red one performed too much that the green one, because the red is, how can I say, start more feelings, more
appealing, is more appealing.
Feeling in the mind of the person. Yeah, it's a union between UX, user experience, the experience that the user had on this page, this how can I say, this buyer journey, yeah, when you start to buy one thing, and the button and the interface that this page bring to the person.
Yeah,
it's union. It's a very important, because we live it all time with this situation in our lives. When you open your app, when you open your mobile phone, when you go to the physical store too, the PDV, when the guys put the products on the shelves. There is a study behind this, because this design of the shelves is important to influence your
decision,
decision to buy anything.
The product. Okay,
I think I understand better now.
Nice, Anna. Okay, Mateus and Rosalia. So, Mateus, what do you think about this we're discussing? Do you want to add something?
So I think it is important, especially for the people who works with apps, have an interesting interface, like the color, even the logo, or even the letter and the logo. It is important. And also we have some people who work with that kind of things, especially in the hard mart, people that buy, actually, that sell products in order to attractive customers. And it's very good, because they are able to earn much money. I don't have patience to work with that, but it's really interesting. And in my opinion, when we, browse on the cell phone, when we wanna see something on YouTube or in Facebook, we are totally influenced by that kind of things.
Very interesting. So, Rosalia, what do you think about this? Do you have an opinion?
I don't know. In my case, I don't use this topic because I have Facebook and Instagram. I open this purpose a little bit because I use this only for study. I don't share my pictures. I don't like this. And my son know a lot about this because he work with this in their face and the other things. Then I don't know a lot about this now.
Okay, fair enough. Ana Laura, have you given your opinion about this? Yes? Okay. So guys, let's move on here to another question. I wanted us to discuss the question number, wait. Okay, question number 5. So, is there a balance between functionality and appearance? Should we value one more over the other? So we have the way something works, if it's useful, and we have the way something looks. So is one more important than the other? Should that be a balance between that? So Ana Julia, what do you think?
Sorry, explain again.
So you're going to buy something, a thing, anything, okay?
Okay.
And there's always a design to a product. For instance, somebody created the way this thing works and the way this thing looks, right?
Okay.
Should there be like a balance between these two things, like the way something looks, if it's pretty or if it's appealing, and the way it works, if it's useful or not? Should there be a balance, or do we value more like the looks over the way something works?
I could how do you say? I could pass my question for another person, for example, because
Okay.
eu não consegui formular agora.
Okay, but did you understand?
Yes.
The question? Okay. Nice. That's good enough. Okay. Nice that you understood. So let me see someone who hasn't spoken a lot. Rosalia, what do you think?
Is there a balance between functionality and apparência? Okay. I think we should be value more over the other. I don't know. When you buy something for your appearance and it is arriving in your house, you don't touch before, and then you see the first time in your hand, you don't like more this. And I think you only value your appearance, and you don't like more the product when it's arriving in your house. I think if I understand, is more or less this. I don't know.
Okay, you think people tend to value more the appearance of something?
Yeah, okay, more the appearance of the product.
Okay, Tatiana, what do you think?
I guess that the functionality is more important than that appearance, but on the net, the appearance have a hard importance sell something. So, for example, when you use an old version for Facebook, the design of page was totally different than now, with specific or special buttons that nowadays don't exist more. So in this case, these functionalities were not interesting for the people. So this functionality was retirada, deleted for the actual version. I think that there is a balance between appearance and functionality, but the main thing for me is to make easier use a service on the net, for example. For me, it's more important to make easy a use of something than appearance, only appearance, because sometimes appearance is not functional or bring more complexity to use something on the net. In these examples, on the net, on the real or physical life, I don't remember anything to put or to bring to this discussion.
No, okay. I think you brought something to the discussion. Very interesting, guys. So Ana Laura, what do you think? Do you want to add something?
Oh, I totally agree with Tatiana. I think that the functionality is more important than appearance, but as humans, we tend to value that much more than appearance because we are impulsive, you know. And it's nice to have something that is pretty, right? But I believe that should be, I don't know, maybe 60% of functionality and 40% appearance, you know? Some balance, but a little bit more for functionality. And I don't know, nowadays I was just remembering some concept of obsolescence, you know? And when the industries try, and the media and the society at all tries to, just because this design is outdated, you have to buy another. And sometimes, mainly the function is still working, these things, that thing. And you can still using it, but you buy another because the design, the appearance is outdated, you know?
Yes, that's a very interesting concept too. We are kind of in the age of design, if you think about it. Like, we have a new product with a new design, they're always coming up. It's interesting. So Mateus, what do you think?
So of course, to me, it's more important the way that something works than the way that something look like. But when we ask about this, I remember about McDonald's, because if you already wanted McDonald's commercials, the way that hamburger look likes, in my opinion, isn't as much as good the way that hamburger works, you know, because when we go to the McDonald's, the hamburger is so small, in my opinion, and I prefer, you know, the quality of something.
Small and mass too.
It's messy. Yeah. And I want to say, like, the burger is a design too, right? It's a choice, was a conscious choice. Like 2 slices of bread, 1 burger in the middle, then there's a little lettuce, little tomato.
But the image or the picture
It's
that you
better.
see is much better
Yes,
than the real.
There's a video on the internet, if you guys can search for it. There's this woman that is responsible for taking those pictures and editing them. It's just like, it's not like just one person, but this team of people, and they show the process of taking the picture of that burger and what it takes, like the way they put the burger and all of the photoshopping they do it afterwards. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Sometimes the product is used, it's not comestible. How do you say?
Yes, it's not eatable.
Not eatable, yes. Some like ink, like other things that look like the eatable.
Yes, the eatable thing.
Eatable thing, yes.
Okay, so anyone else wants to add something to this question, to the discussion here? Nope. Okay, just a second, guys, because I'm going to close the breakout rooms real quick here, just to bring people. And while we wait for people to come back, we can discuss another question. So question number 6, let's go to question number 6. Today, the minimalist look is very popular. It is present in logos, products, clothing, and more. Is there a reason we value the less is more imperative now? So why are we attracted by minimalist things today? Diego, what do you think?
Oh, that's important point of view. I'm agree that nowadays the minimalist attract a lot of people. I think that's because we live in our society in a situation we have a lot of things all the time in front of us. For example, when you go to Paulista Avenue on São Paulo, for example, you have a lot of buildings, a lot of people, and there's many cars and a lot of noise. When you are front of you one minimalist design, it's attractive because I think that you can rest on this design. In my opinion, it's one cause for this behavior.
Very interesting. I think it's that too. We have too much information everywhere, and we wanna rest. Yeah. So for the people who are in the breakout rooms, hello Talita, Michelle, Mari. Did you enjoy your conversation? Talita, did you?
Yes, it was very interesting. It was a little hard to talk about this topic, but it makes part. I believe that I had never talked about designer in English, and it's a challenge, and that's it. I enjoyed a lot, and I believe that the girls felt the same. Thank you.
Nice. Yeah, I want to tell everyone that this is a challenging topic, and I think the questions are also very challenging. So if you didn't understand or if we're a little bit confused, it's okay. It's not because you don't know how to speak English, okay? This is a difficult topic. We wanted to bring something challenging, okay, guys? So Larissa, you're back. I think you fell a little bit there. So did you enjoy the conversation in your room?
Yes, my room is over now. I leave.
Yes. But were you able to discuss the questions okay? What did you think about the topic?
I I think very bom.
Okay, it was interesting. It was interesting?
Yes.
Okay, okay. So let's just have someone else answer this last question before we close. Who wants to answer like the thing about the minimalist look? Does anybody else want to share their opinion about this? Anyone, guys? If you don't say, I'm going to choose someone. Tatiana, what do you think?
I think that it represents the sustainability is the correct term.
Yes, sustainability.
Society. I think that more and more companies bring to us the idea to sustainability cycles, or buy less, or buy only essential things. And I think that company try to change to bring to us this idea through the brand, the clean brand, in my opinion. I think that is this.
Very nice point of view. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this topic. I myself, of course, I find it very interesting, but I hope you find this too. And remember to follow us on Instagram and YouTube. Hope you enjoyed this, and that will be it for today. Okay. Yeah, you're welcome, and you did great, okay? Don't worry if you guys had any trouble. It's part of it. You're learning, okay? Keep coming back to build up your confidence in speaking English, okay? Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, guys.
See you later.
Thank
Bye,
you.
guys. See you later.
Bye.